Hello, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Mubarak Karim to all our Muslim brothers and sisters around the world. And also a happy new month to all of you from Tap Tap Send in the whole Riase. As you already know, Tap Tap Send remains to be your number one, numero uno money transfer app you can ever find in the whole world. All you have to do is to go onto Google Play Store or App Store and download Tap Tap Send. The name is what? Tap Tap Send. Now, the testimonies from people is overwhelming. Everybody is giving the good testimony about Tap Tap Send because I've used it before and I understand how reliable, secure, and fast the app is. You, if you like, put it to a test and you'll see. So, what are you waiting for? Download Tap Tap Send now. Keep on sending the money to the loved ones and your family and let them appreciate you more. Remember the name. It's Tap Tap Send. Hey.
Tap Tap Send. Send more, spend less.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Always happy to be back on this show. My name is Roland Amate. You are welcome to Sammy Flex Speaks live inside the studios of Sammy Flex TV. In fact, you know when we sit like this, then yes, the excitement is top notch. I mean the excitement is always top notch. Yes, welcome. If you're watching and this is your first time, thank you for watching and thank you for spending time with us. Don't forget to also recommend this channel to other people. Like I said, my name is Roland. Big thanks to Currency Richie Flex. To have the big conversation with me in the studio is the big man, the one with the magic wand. In fact, he is a gift to the world, not only to Ghana. This time, we are giving him to the world. Yes, he's a world. He's a Ghanaian, but we are giving him to the world. His name is Olua Sammy Flex.
Finally, there is someone speaking for our Nigerian brothers. And looks like now they are happy.
How?
I found one producer who has been my longtime friend. His name is Destiny.
Destiny.
Austin Omon.
Oh, I know him.
Yes, I know you know him.
I know Destiny.
I know you know Destiny.
Oh, wow.
Well. So Destiny has been talking and for some time. Looks like some of our Nigerian brothers are really happy about it. Yeah, he has been talking. I had a one-on-one session with him last Friday. Then today, yesterday rather, let me say that, yesterday, then I had a live session with him on YouTube as well on Hilda Bassi's story.
Oh, wow.
And so far, it looks like some people are loving the divide. But someone is still arguing that they would want someone who is a Nigerian and lives in Nigeria to be speaking the issues. I think Dansiaba Technologies, there's one account on YouTube who has been commenting. Shout outs to him. He's very punctual. Dansiaba Technologies, that is the name of the account. He is suggesting that he would rather want someone who lives in Nigeria and is a Nigerian to be doing that, and not
they think
a Nigerian.
the one living here is being influenced by something.
I don't know why he's saying that. So I've told him to suggest someone like that who will be available for.
But how was the Sunday Connect? I call it Sammy Flex Connect.
Yeah. The Sammy Flex Connect. Oh, that too is not a bad name. Yeah, the Sunday evening show. No, it's big. It's big. Really doing well. As of last Sunday, we had about 11 people calling all the way from abroad.
Oh, wow.
They are all from abroad.
Interesting.
Yes, when they come, some would even want to come again. I said, no, it's not possible. You just come once and others can also join. It was good. And I see the show really growing to bigger heights. So
Wow.
you guys should also join us the Sunday evening show with Sammy Flex. If you are a subscriber to the platform, then you get to appear on our shows every Sunday evening, 7 to 9 p.m. It is unofficial, so don't think about where you are. Somebody even called he was in bed.
Freestyle.
I think Ken
Freestyle.
from Dubai.
Freestyle.
Yeah, you know, Dubai, it was late. When it is 7 here, it's about 11 there, so
Okay.
obviously it was late. And when he called, he was in bed. I said, oh, that's
Nobody
fine.
called from Nigeria.
Nobody called from Nigeria.
Nobody called from
Can you
Nigeria.
give me that paper? Let me check the list. Nobody called from
Nobody
Nigeria.
called from Nigeria.
Nah,
I always want my Nigeria brothers.
Oh,
to
I'm
be
sure
good.
they will.
And especially on Sunday, that one of their own was trending.
Yes, maybe
I was
they
expecting
were
it.
paying attention to that more.
Oh, okay.
So we had calls from Ken in Dubai, Shatakobi from Holland, Abeku, Flex, USA, Joe from UK, Orua, Dubai, Frederick Apia, France, Rich, USA, Boadu, Chicago, Christian, Dubai, Nick called from Berlin, and Roxanne called from Washington State. And I know that with time, the numbers will increase. We pray that we get a time. Just that, you know, when it increases, because even within 2 hours to get 11 people talking, you know, it's a big deal.
Of course.
Yeah, so we pray that people come and make their conversations short so we can accommodate some more
people. That's very beautiful. That's very wonderful. In fact, on today's topic, it is on the background. It is a very interesting one, I must say, and it is also coming from. So there was a first question after Black Sherrif won the Artist of the Year. You threw in a question to him about the supposed Artist of the Year curse. And some people also had their own reservations to the comments that you made.
Yeah.
Yes,
At every point in time, people have their
yes.
reservations.
On
and they are ready
Showbiz,
for that.
on Showbiz Daily, you also said you had something to say about the latest happenings as far as Black Sherrif's winning Artist of the Year is concerned and his movement. So, right after winning the Artist of the Year, you know, before he made a statement that when he wins, he will gather with his rastas and they are going to celebrate. Right after the win, we saw a first party at the Brassers here in Accra, where Black Sherrif and his people held the party. And during that party, A-list management, that is a record label or management firm of a sort, dashed him 2 solid cars, luxurious cars, big ones. And it became talk of town. The following day, Black Sherrif, as we know, went straight to Konongo Zongo, that is in Kumasi. He said this, and in fact, you should see the reception that Black Sherrif had. It was big, top-notch, like from the streets through to Konongo. Dumasi went to the schools to perform and everything, met the chiefs. And right after, Black Sherrif, in fact, the following day, Black Sherrif, back to back, was back in Accra for an interview, then to a branch in Adan. I don't know. Should we get worried that some people are saying they don't know the A-list management because they are the people that organize the party, the celebration party, and the branch for him, as far as I know. I don't know about the Konongo visit though, but for the party and the branch, it was sponsored or organized by the A-list management team. Some people are concerned, some people are worried that we're from this A-list management, because I even read some stories online and some people were even attributing the party and the cars, the gifts and all to Empire, some saying his record label, some saying this, some saying that. I want to ask, my question is one pair. Is there a cause to worry? Is there a caution like you always do to Black Sherrif?
Some portions there are cautions, others there's nothing to worry about. So for instance, once again we would say congratulations to him. The reason I'm saying some portions, there are no cautions, is that going back to Konongo Zongo, smart move. He couldn't have ignored that. These are people who made you more or less. This is your root, where you started from, where nobody knew you. Maybe some of them in Konongo knew some slim, lanky boy who was doing music in some corners. So if you grow and you want to recognize them, who can be against it? Nobody can. And again, the fact that he even saw the need to call one of his songs on his the villain I never was, Konongo Zongo, alone should tell you how he has them at heart.
Wow.
Because among the 11 songs or so on the album, there was one called Konongo Zongo, which was definitely dedicated to the people in second. Why do I keep saying secondary? Konongo Zongo. So that is very fine, and that one nobody can have an issue with it. Just that on the day, I think I said it on Showbiz Daily, I was expecting him to have even given them a show in addition.
Oh wow!
But I realized his day was packed. Ever since he won the Artist of the Year, he has been busy granting interviews to media houses, and that is beautiful because all these people, one way, supported you. So if you have seen the need to go back to them to say thank you, why not? So beautiful. So it is good he does that. And again, what we should also what we should never forget is that at the moment, Black Sherrif is the Artist of the Year, whether we like it or not. He is going to be very busy. Everybody would want a bite from him. So, in the early stages, he needed to do this, or he needs to do this, to satisfy some basic people, some people who feel that, oh, we want him to do this, and now he's doing it, to satisfy them first.
Okay.
You see, what he's doing, personally, especially with the street vibe, walking about and doing the interviews, I'm so happy and satisfied with it because, one, we said before the award scheme, he was behaving on looking. He was not behaving like, oh, he even wanted to win. He was not doing anything about it. But after winning, we have seen what he's doing. So what it means that even his desire to win was hidden.
Okay.
But it was very high.
Prior to that.
Exactly. It was very high, but he decided to hide it for whatever purpose. Go look at it. I'm sure the organizers in their offices will be very happy. Because Saturday, thanks to Zion Felix, the video was trending all over. We saw Black Sherrif on the streets of Konongo. It was raining. People were in the rains. And if you are an organizer and somebody wins your award and the person comes with this big celebration, you'll be happy. You'll be happy because you know that, this guy has shown what? Appreciation. He's shown signs of gratefulness. He's shown the fact that he loved it and he wanted it. So everybody I thought at this stage will be very happy. So that one, we give it to him. He should continue with what he can do in making the scheme look good in the eyes of the people. Because if you win Artist of the Year and you sleep with it, the scheme also suffers a little bit. And some people have done it some way. Because at the end, there's a sponsorship. Vodafone is on it. Vodafone would want their names to be mentioned here and there. So if you win and you go and keep the trophy in under your bed and boom, you sleep, you hurt them one way or the other.
Okay.
But the moment you start going out and about like Black Sherrif is doing, I want to believe now the organizers are really excited and happy about what is happening. And they would want more of it to even happen. So yes, on that score, I want to say there is no problem there. Shout outs to him. He can continue to do more, and congratulations. Now, when he came to Accra, like he said, he had an interview with UTV. He went there, and I've seen so many commendations, or so much commendations on the interview he did on UTV. People are really happy. I've seen comments from key industry people. I've seen comment from Miss Bell. I've seen comment from a good number of people sharing the kind of information he shared there. And I'm sure one of them that has caught the interest of many people was the response of whether Sarkodie took advantage of him in quotation. Whether Sarkodie took advantage of him to save his album and blah blah blah. Look on. So succinct. And everyone is saying, wow, the boy is speaking deep. And really and truly, if you watch that interview, Black Sherrif really spoke deep in that interview. Because there were so many questions that were thrown to him that were traps, that were loopholes.
Set up.
So many questions. When Bulldog was even asking, oh, your interview with Sammy Flex, and that you wanted medical to help you, now that you are there, look at how he answered the question. You can't blame him. So he's not telling you every artist should come to him.
Yes.
So that one day you go and see somewhere and say, you said we should come to you, now we have come. And he did not say he's not going to do it too.
Yes.
He said any other thing he does is still support one or the other.
Yes.
Succinct way of replying such a trapped question. And that was very, very good. To be frank, his responses on UTV, if there is one interview that Black Sherrif has done that has exposed him to the fact that people see, okay, the boy is not dumb.
He's intelligent.
He's intelligent. It is that interview.
Wow.
I don't know about other interviews. Maybe I've not paid attention. But if there is one particular interview that proved how prepared and ready he is for the industry, I'm sure. Personally, when I was watching snippets of them, I was say, hey, who is really coaching this guy? Like, the person is getting so many things wrong. If he's coaching himself too, then it means he's getting so many things. Yeah. Like, he got the responses right on point. And big up to him on that score. Now, we also saw him at Adan, jet skiing and other things, having fun, having parties, chilling. Oh, no, I think we can do his car first.
Okay, now let's do the car before we
got a car. Yeah, so congratulations once again. After winning his new management, the A-list. And he said many people don't know about A-list.
Of course.
Well, as a matter of fact, we don't have to know them.
What do you mean?
We don't have to know them. He said many people don't know them.
Of course.
And I'm saying we don't have to know them.
Why?
If he has signed papers with them and to him, whatever has been written on the paper, he's cool with it, he agrees, and he's not crying. Knowing them, what will that change? Knowing them wouldn't change anything. At the moment, Black Sherrif knows what he's into. He knows the kind of vampire industry that he's in. So if he goes to sign any deal and he's happy with it, it means it is a good deal. Okay. So we don't have to know them, like
know who they are.
No.
Or what they do.
At the moment, it is not necessary.
Okay.
At the moment, it's not necessary because we want to believe Black Sherrif knows what he's looking for. He knows what he wants. And at every point in time, he'll push to achieve whatever he's looking for. That's why I'm saying those who are asking questions of whether we know them, no, it is not necessary at the moment. Let's allow him to do his business. When time is right for us to look for them, we look for them.
So searching on A-List Management online, it says A-List Management is a boutique music management and entertainment company based in London, founded by John Wolfe and Cyrus Alamote in 2013. With over 20 years combined experience in the music industry, the focus is on developing artists, producers, songwriters we are truly passionate about, capitalizing on a strong international network of music professionals.
Is it John what? Oh.
John Wolfe.
John Wolfe.
Yes, it is not an African name though.
Wow.
Yes.
But are you sure it is the A-list?
So it is A-List Management, and that is what is online. A-listmanagement.com.
The one that we also seen, the guy they are mentioning as CEO, his name did not
it's not John Wolfe.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe this could be another
A-List Management. Okay.
This because this one when they mentioned it, they say something Edu was saying. There is some Joseph Edu or something like that.
Okay.
He is the CEO. So maybe this is a name clash.
Okay.
You know, sometimes there are some businesses who have their names clash with some organizations elsewhere. So I want to believe because the names here, they are not linking to what we have here in Ghana.
So you think that is one of the reasons why some of these activities might be going on?
Maybe, just maybe. And the fact that now I'm sure the confusion here rather is, in this case, what is Empire, what is A-List? I'm sure that is where people would want clarity to.
Of course.
That in this case, okay, there is now A-List management. There is Empire. What could it be? Could it be that Empire is only doing distribution for them and A-List is their management?
Then what happens to the road boys? Because
road boys are road boys.
Because he even winning the awards, I remember the first award he picked up, he gave shout outs to road boys.
No, road boys are road boys.
For the road.
Yes, they are doing the road works. And maybe A-List will be doing the executive management and Empire will be doing the
distribution.
and publishing. That is what they might be doing. But like I'm saying, maybe that is where, should anybody get Black Sherrif, the person can ask for clarity more, so we all understand the roles they are playing. And the car presentation was beautiful. It is not easy for someone to spend this huge amount of money on you. And we saw the cars. They are not cheap cars. No. They are not like small car brands. No. These are top car brands. Top cars. If you are going to zoom any of them, it is a big deal. And now he's a big star. So as a big star, you don't have to see him living ordinary life. At least anytime he steps, he should step big. And I'm sure that is the kind of standard or level they've raised him to. And we thank God for that. Now, I also saw videos of him in Adan. Jet skiing and having fun in what they call the branch with Black Sherrif. And they are all good. Maybe all these plans came after he won or he was pronounced as the Artist of the Year winner. And it's all good. But I have that, and that is where I have a caution. Okay. So I told you that the other ones there was no problem. Caution. But this one, I have a caution. Okay. And this is the caution. You see, sometimes we tell artists, or sometimes we observe that when artists are releasing even their first works, you realize the work is always heavy. Solid. The work is always dope. The work is always solid. Like you listen to the work, you say, time and preparation went into this. Like you feel it. The moment you start listening to them, you know that time and preparation went into this. Now, if the work becomes big and they start hitting the road, do you listen to their previous works and you know, this can't be compared to the first one that was done. Either it is clear that time and preparation did not go deep into this. It did not meet the standard. And it is not for anything. No. It is for some of the things we are seeing Black Sherrif do now. The moment you hit the top, your friends become many. Everybody. In fact, as you sit here, make some millions of dollars next week. Buy some companies, buy cars, blah, 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 blah. Your friends level, poof, will shoot. And they change too. They change. Some people who would not come to you now will start coming to you. Some people that you never imagine rolling with you, you will not start rolling with them. And that is life. Nobody can be against that. But to the artists or to musicians, and not Black Sherrif alone, he has his case on the table. So his case will be used as a case study. But for every artist, when it happens like that, if you are not careful, your time and attention for the real job is reduced. Because you know why? One, all these people who wouldn't have come to you the time he came here, now they've seen the need to come to you. That is number one. The moment they come to you, remember, you guys don't have equal dreams. Your dreams are not the same. When you are doing something with someone and you guys have the same interest, you think alike, you go to places alike, you do things alike. But in the case of musicians and the rest of the guys, those who come to them, oftentimes they don't have the same interest like that. These are business people. When they wake up and they go on their laptops, on their phones, they check into their sales some here and there. You as the artist, what do you have to do? You need to be in your comfort. You need to be in your circle. You need to be in your secluded area to think of what to write. So they're jumping around with them, jumping about with them. Before you know, they still will go on their phones to do what? To check how much they are selling. By you, what time did you get to reason to write? What time did you get to go to the studio? You didn't get a studio. When they were chilling and doing all those things, they will be able to check these things, but you won't. Of course. So if you are not careful, then the attention and focus on music will be dwindling. As a matter of fact, at this time, because they are moving with you, and some of them, your closeness with them benefits them or it's their interest. Even if you are not careful, they will give you everything you want, not making you think you still have to make money from your music. Because many of them at this stage, your interest or their interest is even to also grow themselves, grow their popularity, glow their fan base because they are with you.
Of course.
Because now, some people that we never heard of, ever since Black Sherrif won and the A-list management, and now we are hearing of them.
Even on Twitter, who discovered himself became a big deal.
Exactly. Some people that we didn't hear of them. We never knew anything about them. Right after the win, the car, the branch, the this and that, their names are being mentioned after who? Black Sherrif. So now it is Black Sherrif and the CEO of Beningben's doing this. Black Sherrif and the CEO of Beningben's doing this. Do you think those people don't benefit from it?
They do.
They do.
They are benefiting.
I'm sure if their following was just 3,000, maybe go and check today, their following might have shot up to about 10,000 or more. And they will be enjoying it. So at this stage, if you are not careful, they always want you to be around. Oh, come, let's do bottle opening.
Yeah.
Call bloggers, call journalists. Black Sherrif and Beningben, they are going to open bottle.
Yeah.
And if you are not careful,
And bloggers were there too.
oh, why not? I'm saying they know what they're looking for. So if you are not careful, you become a fan of those things and your attention might be a little drawn from music. At this stage, they will make sure that you're also not hungry. Because they also know what they are benefiting from you. Look at this. Now they bought a car for you. It is not a car that money came out of your publishing. No. It came as a gift. So if you can get these huge cars, thousands of dollars in your name, and it was not your pen that brought it. Okay, let me say it is your pen, but not direct. Not direct, as in direct sales that brought it to you.
But indirect
Attraction. If you are not careful, now they become your source of hope. They become your source of encouragement instead of paying attention to the job itself. In fact, I'm not saying no musician deserves help. Never. I'll never say that. And once again, I know some people will not get it, and that's fine. Yeah, me, anytime I speak, I know some people don't get. And some people will never get me when I speak. They will get me when they grow. If they have grown, then I'm sorry for them. If they have grown already, then I'm sorry for them. But to the young ones, they will grow before they understand. Hey, so this is what Sammy Flex was talking about that we were not getting. You understand?
Of course.
If you are not careful, you start losing focus. So before you know, then something is not coming again. Then the hits are not coming again. Because the attention is now divided. It does not mean he'll not go to the studio at all. He'll still be going. But when the big man calls you, Charlie, Black, come and let's do this. Because the big men, and this is a hard truth, the big men, moving around with these boys, they also benefit from it in so many ways.
Oh yeah, of course.
Emotionally and physically.
Yeah, to also help build their ego, like
exactly
satisfy their ego and all that.
Because when the guys were there, we saw ladies there. Yeah, big man who has made money. They are not thinking about so many pressure things like that. It is about let's relax with life.
Yeah,
Enjoy life. So some cool timing, some fresh girls, some beach level, and that is all they are looking for at this stage. What about the bread you? Sikanaba or chain debut. So I still think that he should do all these things.
Okay.
Where they also be, but it should be short-lived. He should get back into action as early as possible.
Okay.
And that is the caution. I would never say he shouldn't do it. Every weekend I want someone to chill. In fact, I wish every weekend I'm even out of Accra, relaxing somewhere. Over the weekend we were in Winnipeg to shoot a music video. We came back and Charlie, your mind is straight. You can think straight and move forward. So I wish that everybody at your leisure, whatever that you are supposed to make out of it, make it. But the moment you move out of it, you get onto the next business. So this should be short-lived. He shouldn't be making it a habit. Because like I'm saying, the big men, they always call you. Because when you are living into some $5,000, $10,000, you and your people take, you
will get.
Yeah, $5,000 maybe is more. Some people give you more. Like you come, like remember they went to that branch?
Yeah.
Do you think when he and his people rode, but they are saying, when the mama buy you, man. When the money 10 beer, so if you are not careful, because we are direct, if you are not careful, you always want to go for the direct one instead of paying attention to the job that sent you closer to them. So this is my caution. he should enjoy life at this stage. Because see, Black Sherrif career is very young. Oh. Me, I always have fears for people who start their careers young. Because if they are not able to continue, their frustration is bigger than those who start or those who get a big break in their old age. Because imagine, Black Sherrif like 20 years or 21 years. 21. Imagine from 21, the level of stardom that he's gotten to. If a time comes and it's not there, like we see some people.
Yes.
We see them.
Of course.
There are some people some time ago, you wouldn't have ever gone close to them.
No.
But now, you go to some place with them because they even need your influence. So yes, it is a small caution. Those who have wisdom should apply theirs to it. Those who have eyes, they should see what I'm saying. Those who have ears, they should listen to what I'm saying. It came from a good heart. The celebration should be short-lived. Get back to work ASAP. Bring the bangers. When you bring the bangers, even the level that you are chilling with, it will multiply.
Nice one. The Bible even said, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto you. So like he's saying, it is the work that attracted all these people. So the moment you focus on the work, all these people would come. I would want us to wrap up with this, but then we just chanced on a video online, and I don't know how to even put this, but I thought this matter was squashed. Like even the person who said it has come to explain, and we are done with this conversation. But Jupitar has, like in a video, whilst he was performing somewhere, yet to get full details of where he performed, where the microphone also came. You remember not long ago, Stonebwoy gave a shout out to everybody who says he is the dancehall king and said in murder. He's come out to explain that he meant there's lots of job to be done, like there's lots of things to do. That's why he said that, and he said it out of the drop the mic moment. Jupitar has also come out to reply same statement, and he also said that F everybody who also calls himself the dancehall president into in murder plenty. I don't know the motivation behind this. I don't know what my big man has to say about this. And I don't even know what you also have to say about this. But let's go check the video out in a minute. When we come back, he will touch on it briefly, then we move out of here.
The dancehall king. It was say fuck anybody who is saying he the dancehall president. In mothers all. So if you love shatter movement, say pow pow pow.
So that is the dancehall culture. That is why when you go to a place like Jamaica, they have Gaza, they have Gully side. What it means is that if you go to Gaza, there are some people who believe in the ideologies and philosophies of a certain group of people. If you come to the Gully side, there are some people who believe in the philosophies and ideologies of a certain group of people. And that's what I'm seeing. At the moment, in the dancehall world, whether you like it or not, there are some people who will be for SM, and there are some people who will be for BIM. There are some people who will be for Sammy, that is the high grade family, and goes on like that. All these people, if you touch one, the other will come for you. So when I saw the video, someone even mentioned it, someone mentioned me in it on Facebook.
Okay.
When I played it and I laughed. I said, well, it will continue.
You laughed. Somebody is throwing a return punch. And
oh, now it is a game to all of us. So why should I even cry or why should I be worried? It is a game. So Shatawale on the Spaces, or as part of the Spaces, said that nobody should tell him whether he should reply Stonebwoy or not. And that when he thinks time is right, he will do something. And when he does it, no matter which level he will take it to, nobody should come and say anything. So at this stage, the two bodies or the two parties, anybody at all can come at anybody. That's why when I saw it, I laughed. So you see what Jupitar has done. If there's another guy at the Beam Nation camp who also thinks, okay, you touch my God, I'll not let it pass. The person, if he thinks he's also at the level of Jupitar, or it could even be someone who is either below him or above him, the person can also fire back. That is if this video gets into the enemy's camp. Somebody also fire back at any point in time. So personally, when I saw it, I said, okay, Gaza and Gully side,
Let it go.
let it go on in a more lyrical way. Interestingly, he was also on the stage. I'm sure recently he and Captain, they went
they've
out
been doing some
Yes,
performances.
I saw it being Shatter posted somewhere that the boys were out doing something. So I'm sure that was what he also saw, that, okay, I'm also on the stage. So if someone thinks that
On the stage.
on that stage he can fire, me too, I can fire. So if the person says anyone who calls himself dancehall king is
Dancehall
mother.
president.
No, he said
the
if the person called dancehall king is
king
mother,
is mother.
then if you also call yourself dancehall
Dancehall
president, it's your mother. So
So
yes, now he's thrown first fire. He should be ready. Someone who can also come after him. And it is what it is.
it is what it is. It is part of the culture. Yes, if you live in a glass house, you don't throw stone. And the moment you throw, know that somebody can just bring one. And it may not be just Rastaman threw one stone. No, it will come like spray. I don't know what you think about the comments or the topics that we discussed today on the platform, but let us hear from you. The comment section is definitely designed for you, but make sure you follow the YouTube community guidelines and also recommend this channel to other people. My name is Roland Amate. Let me say big ups to Currency and Richie Flex, and a big thank you to my big man for that beautiful education today. We will meet on the next episode. Stay safe.